Go on, show him that thing you used to do.
Yeah, I used to know how to do an ollie on it, but forgot. Oh, I can do a kickflip though, check this out.
How we doing, boys? These keep busting open all over the place. The tech deck, the fingerboard, the old hamster skateboard. Since their explosion into the mainstream in the late 90s, tech decks have been loved by both obnoxious children and professional skaters alike. Children like them because they make little sounds whenever you move them and you can do sick tricks on them. And skaters like them for this reason too, but for them, there's a couple of other reasons. They can be used to imagine how the physics of the board are going to move for a flip trick. They can be used to route certain skate maneuvers. They can be used to plan for certain situations and surroundings. And they can be used for testing deck designs before transitioning to a fully sized deck. For professionals, they have a surprisingly niche utility to them. And for kids, they're just a sick-ass toy. But don't take my word for it. Look at this ad from 2010.
Tech deck.
Never stop, no rules, everywhere you can. Never stop, no boundaries, every day you can. Never stop, nothing else matters. Do anything for life.
Real skate companies, real skate graphics. Authentic fingerboards and ramps, each sold separately. Tech deck. You can collect the deck.
Holy shit, fuck yeah, dude, no rules. Did you see that? This kid literally just did a jump over some dude's lap on the bus. Can you imagine? Can you imagine being that guy on the bus in that situation? Like, you're just sitting there like, guys, you gotta look at my hands right now, okay? Because they're not anywhere, and I do not want to get in trouble. Somebody, please, for the love of God, take care of this kid. And then somebody calls the cops and the cops show up and this dude has to be like, no, officer, I swear to God, the kid's hands were just near my lap because he was tech decking. Yeah, like we ever heard that before. Book him, Charlie. Hey, did we shoot his dog yet? No, the dog doesn't seem to be with him. You know what, Jenkins? I'm getting really tired of this sloppy police work. Go to his house, shoot his dog, and then we'll book him. So how did one of the coolest novelty toys ever to exist end up at the tips of our little fingies? Well, miniature skateboards have existed since skateboards themselves. They came to prominence in the 1960s as little attachments that you'd put on keychains. But in the 1980s, professional skater Lance Mountain, fucking awesome name by the way. Can you imagine having the name Lance Mountain? That's cool as fuck. Was credited with inventing the first functional fingerboard as we know it today, during the filming of the Powell Peralta video, Future Primitive. And if the Powell Peralta name sounds familiar to any of you who may have ties in the skating community, they're the parent company that makes Bones Bearings. Bones Bearings, you want those Swiss ceramics? That'll be 9 human souls and 3 dragon bones. Ah, shit. I only have 2 dragon bones. Oh, really? Well, here's some bones reds then, you filthy poor piece of shit. From the late 80s to the late 90s, fingerboards were around, but they weren't incredibly popular just yet. That is, until the toy company X Concepts unveiled the Tech Deck, which became so popular and successful that it would become synonymous with fingerboards as a whole. Tech decks exploded in popularity in the late 90s and the early 2000s, partnering with real skateboard companies to have real deck designs printed on them. There were even highly limited runs with very collectible decks. The most valuable one I could find was a DGK Josh Callis deck, which is going for about $100. And yeah, $100 isn't a ton of money, but given the fact that I picked up this girl deck at Walmart for $2.50, that's an insane markup. And this is girl as in the skateboard company. There's not gendered tech decks. At least as far as I know. That'd be really stupid. While the popularity of tech decks has waned in the last 10 years, especially over the United States and Europe, Eastern Europe seems to really still enjoy them, especially in Austria in particular, where an entire store called Fingespeak, revolving completely around fingerboarding, exists. This isn't to say that tech decks and fingerboarding don't still have a lot of popularity in the United States, though. There's swap meets, fairs, workshops, and even professional tech deck tournaments. The 2 biggest ones being Fast Fingers and Flat Face Rendezvous. And while you can build your own fingerboard skate park in your own house, I mean, anything can be fingerboarded. And I mean anything. There are public fingerboard skate parks that exist. I mean, they're extremely rare, but they exist. And honestly, they look cool as shit. Fingerboards have also given rise to other miniature extreme sports. Things like finger snowboarding, finger surfing, mini BMXing, and mini golf, which did not exist until after the fingerboard. Alright, I might have made up the last one, but you get the idea. But now comes the sad revelation. You see, I already talked about this a little bit in my video about MTV's Scarred, which if you haven't seen, you should go watch it because it's a really good video. But don't leave this video to go watch it. Just go watch it after this one. You fucking idiot. Sorry. I'm sorry. Like I was saying, as a kid, I was really into skating and skate culture, but did I ever have a tech deck? No. Yeah, I know. Did I ever ask for them? Also no. But they should have known. My parents. But it's okay. No, really it is. See, tech decks were one of those things I always thought were cool in concept, but never really messed with because I wasn't instantly good at it. And you know what they say, if you're not instantly good at something, it's because you're terrible and everybody hates you. It was Abraham Lincoln, I think, that said that. It was during the signing of the Magna Carta, so it was really heavy. But you know what? That changes today. Yeah, because through doing research for this video, I've become inspired to make my own path, to never stop, because nothing else matters. I think I get it now. Let's fucking go.
Tech Deck.
Never stop, no rules. Everywhere you can. Never stop, no boundaries. Every day you can. Never stop, nothing else matters. Do anything for life.
Authentic fingerboards and ramps, each sold separately. Tech Deck. You can collect the deck.
So all in all, what do I really have to say here? Nothing. I just wanted to talk about these neat little toys that I always thought were cool. And maybe we can all take a lesson from the tech deck here. Because no matter how simple or plain we may appear on the outside, there's always going to be somebody who sees the ingenuity and brilliance of our inner selves. Call me corny, but I think that's a jam we can all skate to. As always, if you like this video, please consider subscribing to my channel. I try to post a new video once a week, and I try to make each video better than the last one. Drop a like if you really enjoyed the video, and go ahead and leave me a comment about what your favorite brand of skate decks are. I know I got a girl, but when I was younger, I really enjoyed Enjoy's decks. I always thought that they were all really cool. And before I sign off on this one, I just want to say thank you so much to everybody who is watching these videos. I only have about 400 subscribers right now, and it really means a lot that there are people that enjoy the things that I make and are going out of their way to watch them. It means more than anything, and hopefully the channel can keep growing. Thank you. My name is Isiah, and thank you for watching my video.